It'll suck because if I get a world record and have myself talking, that's gonna really blow. But whatever. Alright. There we go. For the first enemy, there's 2 different versions, but you never get to see me interact with the other one. The other one will, when you hit it, it splits into 2 smaller ones. But you never let it live long enough to see it. If I ever just screw around, I'll show you what it looks like. That's fine. I figured if I do this, then I won't be ignoring people whenever they actually come to talk to me. Just hopefully my mic levels are okay. I didn't test this. Normally I don't stream this and talk. But no, if you're actually talking, I can't hear you, but if you type, that's fine. Yeah, these are the ones that'll split into 2 smaller ones. But you never get to see it, because they just die. These ones too, but once again, they die. Because the enemies, you can tell them by their different colors about what they're gonna do. Like, see, here's the littler versions of them. They fly farther, but you can't tell with the sun. I'm fine. It actually makes it a little less stressful if I'm talking, because then I can just kind of take it easy. Like when I'm by myself, I could get mad at it. But this way, at least I can be like, hey, I'm talking to somebody. It's keeping me, you know, more mellow. Because sometimes it just gets frustrating. There we go, walk. My main issue is sometimes, like, I'm so used to this, I'll just zone out when I'm doing the levels and I'll forget to move right away. And if you forget to move, it can throw off the whole pattern of how the enemies walk. Or if I go the wrong way, because I think it's a different level I'm on. Like in the second stage, round 5, I always screw up. Because I'll be like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just, minding my own business. But yeah, they can push each other, and I actually use it in stage 9 to my advantage. But there's a quicker way you can do it, but I'm not good at it. Because they all have to be in perfect positions when they're walking, and if they're not, then you're wasting more time just sliding them around. So I actually just kind of do it my own way of letting the one push the other one. Yeah, here, if you wait for them too long, the one at the bottom will walk the wrong way, and then he'll live. And then you know, waste like 10-15 seconds sometimes. And these ones too, these ones are a little harder to push themselves, because they don't just get pushed, they bounce, weirdly. Like that. Oops, see? So the purple or magenta or whatever colored pants ones are the stronger versions. There too, if you mess that one up, there can be a chance that it'll live. Alright, round 8. Like recently I started doing this instead of fighting them, because I completely forgot about the, like, panels here. Oh crap. Oops. You can actually do 4 of them and go like this, but I don't like doing it that way. Here's where I do it. See, I go like this, push that one, move out of the way, he kills him. Oh crap. Oh crap. Whatever, I will be fine. Just come down here. I wasted a bunch of time, but I don't really care. This is the beginning. There. Like, you can hit them like that, but you have to have them in the perfect spot so they hit the block. So I didn't get a 10-second bonus, but whatever. Here, I don't have to do anything. Because when you're, like, the enemy, you act the same way they would, so if she shoves you, then you automatically attack back. Ugh. 1, 2. Like, I'm fine with little losses. I just don't want to have any really stupid deaths or really stupidly long time consumption things. Like, when you're playing this, you just kind of have to accept that, like, you can't do everything perfectly, because the nature of the enemy's AI, they get really weird. There you go, too risky. There we go. I used to do this level completely differently. Like, this is probably one of the levels that went through the most changes. Because in the game, there's these bonus panels, and I used to use them in every level that had them, and that was one of them. And then I started doing it a different way, not realizing there was a way easier way to do the level. And now I'm trying to get used to the new way. So sometimes I completely forget. Same for this level, I didn't know there was a sun in it for like ever. So I'd always have to struggle with them. This one's easy as long as I don't somehow miss a rhythm. Sometimes I like to think that the lag screws me up, because when there's a bunch of enemies moving, it is weird. This is the one I generally die on, because if you don't kill the one on the far left, sometimes you can just screw up. This here, I used to go up, but now I've learned that going down is kind of a better strategy, because you can kind of go like that. Like, I used to go up, struggle with 2, go down and have 2 more go around, and then hope to catch one here. The way they move is weird, because they bounce with geometry, but they also can oh crap. Ew. I didn't hit the split button. I don't really care. The ways I see it is, if my splits are a little off, that's fine, as long as I'm still getting good time. I'm not good at, like, stopping the game and hitting the space bar button, because that's what my split's on. Hey, look, I didn't screw this up for once. Last 4 times I zone out and I don't hit it. Here we go. You're not eating it anymore. Get it back. Okay. The swimmers just are really strange. They're... I don't know, I'd like to say they're my least favorite, but they're not. Because they're not really that bad for the most part. It's just there's a few levels I don't like. I used to hate this level as a kid because I didn't know the sun was here. And then all you do is get them pushing, because when they swim, they push panels. Alright, this is the one I hate. I'm trying not to use the bonus here. But it's like one of those levels that if you screw up, then they just keep summoning more. But this way I cannot waste so much time instead of going down here to that. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2. But I think I've got a good strategy for that round. 1, 2. My main thing is I'm trying not to die, because I know you can just, like, avoid dying in this game. Oh crap, no. There's a thing in this game where if time goes too far, they'll go into, like, a hyper mode, and the swimmers will stand up and walk. And usually you don't play around long enough, but some of them, like that round, has it where they actually go off early. And they're pretty scary when they're going off early. Because they, like, cut corners really quick. Alright, here we go. These are the acrobats, are probably my least favorite enemies. Just because they're... Actually, not these anymore. Oh, okay, when they choose to not get killed, I guess it's annoying. Ugh. But the acrobats, I just don't like them. As a kid, they were the hardest enemy for me. I missed everything? No. Die. Oh, what? Get over here, you little bud. There we go. Bonus panel, bonus panel. Lots of bonus panels. The green ones will stop moving if you stop moving. That's why sometimes if you see me just not do stuff, that's like why I'm just trying to manipulate them. This enemy actually has 3 different versions, because there's the lighter pants ones that hop quicker. And then there's these ones that do the bigger leaps. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I didn't know this till the other day, that I could just actually just do this, move over, stand here. Because the way they have to move is very predictable. I always sat there and tried looping them into a certain spot. I need to get better at this one. Oh crap. Too quick, get over here, die. There we go. Like, I'm not good at that one. It's not hard, it's just they hop too quick for me. Yeah, like here, go 1, 2, hop, move over, up. There we go. Easy peasy. Here's Brock for you. If you wait long enough, he'll start throwing panels at you, but... usually doesn't get that far. These ones are my favorite enemies, but you don't get to see them in action in the speedrun, other than the boss level. They draw little patterns on the ground, but each level they draw different things. Sometimes they'll draw stars, or moons, or suns, but they don't work, they're just drawings. Or like sometimes they'll like draw like a girl's head or something, or a house. And it's just cool to see what they do, because when they enter their hyper mode, they actually draw different things. And so my goal has always been that in the final boss, you can get a chance to turn into any enemy. I always wanted to draw as one of them to see what would happen, but you get killed. And if you have it on 2 players, if one of you gets hit, then you lose your color. I mean, you lose your drawing because you change back to regular. Because in 2-player mode, when you die, you just spin and fall down, and both players can still keep playing. It doesn't exit the screen. Forgot what I was doing. Good thing I have most of this memorized. Yeah, the swimmer is always the first one, and it's the best one to do because you can kill her quickly. Well, most of the other ones you can't control as well. Like, you can turn into the karate one, but it's so slow with how it maneuvers. 1, 2... Oh, crap. No, I messed up. I don't really want to do the long way. There we go. Ha! Okay. There's a rule in this game that if all the panels are unmovable, like the steel, that the match ends, but it has a weird jingle and animation that takes forever, and that's the alternate way you can beat that level. And that's the only way I do it as a kid. Oh, whoa. What are you doing? I'm so confused. I might have lost this just because of that. Nope, actually I didn't. Get over here, you. He always draws here. I've never seen him go over here. That is so weird. I don't care if I lost 10 seconds. That was wacky. Wow. That actually entertained me a little bit. I love this game. There's always something that happens unexpectedly. Alrighty. 1, 2... Fun fact, there's a bonus panel up here. Maybe this will be my good run. Since I'm talking, I'll just be like, boom. Here we go. Come on. Move a little. There we go. This one was one of the new strategy levels. Same for this. Like, I used to go out there and fight them, but then I learned, oh, just do this. Easy. It's all about manipulating their walk cycles and crap. Like the reddish ones, their thing is that they hop the first time you shove them. And then they come down and it's fine. While the lighter ones, they hop when they're near you. And that's why they're annoying. In the Japanese version, this level you can do completely differently, but in the English one you can't do it the Japanese route because they don't have the panels you need to skip all the respawn panels. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, because you shove it and it does one of like the plus ones. There we go. Oop, I want that. Come here, you. These are the ones I don't like. Because they can screw you over here, because if they hop near you when you activate the... You, why? You're tearing me apart. There we go. This used to be my least favorite boss fight. Because I never knew how to abuse their walking. Like as a kid, not nowadays. But I learned you just walk up here, walk down to this panel, and go right here, and unless there's one behind you, they get killed. Because they can't touch you. And they'll just keep trying to touch you, but they'll get shoved. Because the way the shoving mechanic works. Alright, here we go. Run killer time. Kill this. That's why the music gets weird, because I literally stop moving to make sure they don't walk. Because the orange ones, they're more delayed than the red ones, and they're slower. So you can kind of manipulate it pretty well. Alright, here we go, round 4. Easy one. There's a bunch of respawn panels in the middle, so that's why you have to make sure not to activate them. I'm dead. They react quicker, so trying to find the position to actually shove them is hard. I gotta get better at this level. It's one of the few that like either it goes real smooth or I screw up really hard. Hooray! That makes up for it. I didn't get them summoning on any of the other ones. This is the level I hate. I usually just do bonus panel. Because, like, I think of it like you can either beat it quick or you die, and basically you should have just chose the bonus panel. But I'll improve at this one. Like, even my, Japanese friend said that those ones are some of the toughest because the way the RNG can work with them. And I hate this one. It's tough because when she changes you and she walks, it forces you to walk. So I'm like, and you have really blocky controls. Like you can't go on diagonals. Not that you can anyways, but this one you like the delay when you turn is weird. It's hard to explain. Like when you have your fluid controls like this, and then she's like, hey, guess what? There we go. I don't care, I beat it. Also, your shove isn't the same. It's really, really hard to explain any of it. It's one of those things you have to feel. I'll make you play it. Come on. There we go. That's the hardest level. This level I hate, and I've been trying to get used to not using the bonus panel here. Oh crap. Get over here, you. There we go. That was good. Like this, see how you can tell they hop differently. I'm not confident enough to stand in place. Okay. I screwed that up, but that was only like 10 seconds off. So not even, actually. This one I'm trying to get better at. I don't have the confidence to just go all out on it. But lately, I've been doing okay. That always scares me, because they get really quick. Least favorite level in the game. But now that I can do this, it's not as bad. It's just there's respawn panels on the side. Come on. There we go. And there's blocks at the top, and it screws off your whole everything. And I hate it, but now that I can do that, it's not as bad. Oh, no! I died at the easiest one. It's fine, though. At least it's not a hard one to get back on. Everyone makes mistakes. Alright, the other one I hate. Because you can't do anything until they come in here. And they're kind of fast. Up. Trying to manipulate how they walk can be a little tough. Because sometimes they stop in the middle and then they adjust their position to where you were. And other times they're just like, hey, I want to walk there instead. Time for a drink break. At one moment I had 5 viewers. Isn't that pretty exciting? I've never had 5 viewers when playing this. In the Japanese version, there's an extra cutscene which you see them jump on the normal map before going here. Fun facts. There we go, that was quickest. We'll see. We'll see. This level is always the bane of my existence. I just despise this level, because I can never get it good. Like this one, I know I could beat it in like 20 seconds or less. There we go. This game's weird in general, because they like changed random things. Like, the bonus, some of the like panels look different. Like, for example, the time panel in America has like a kanji symbol or something, but in Japanese it just says time. It has an hourglass. And it's really weird. It's like, why would they do that? I'm not confident. I'm fine, though. I got this. Dead. I'll walk over here. Get them all in this spot. Dead. Easy. I'm trying to think. There's also a few other panels that look different. One, two, three. Please, please, please. Oh, crap. Oh, well, just kill all yourselves, then. You're supposed to be able to hit the sun, but I can't do it. It's so weird. Okay. Okay, I don't care about the death, as long as I get rid of the top panels. And then 1, 2, get rid of the bottom panels. Manipulate them over here. I'll take it. I hate this level. It's probably my third least favorite. Die. There we go. This one's not hard as long as they don't push you weirdly. Because sometimes you can just... Yeah, like that. Like I'm just trying to get to a panel and they touch you. Yeah, I can still beat my record, though. I'm fine. Please stop pushing things. Oh my god, they're like, I don't want you to have a record. We're just gonna... Wow, I actually have to play this level. What is your problem, guy? Yeah, normally this level takes like 5 seconds, not that. Whatever, though, I can still beat this. This level used to be the bane of my existence as a kid, and during runs until I figured out the angle strategy. Going right up, making that exact pattern, and that way they can't walk and make more, and they just walk directly, oh crap, into you. I screwed this up. All I wanted was the bonus panel. So now 2 levels, and I win. Up. You have to walk a split inch just to get it to, so you can shove the other panel. I'll get better at this one. There we go. So hey, I will have beaten it by maybe a minute. No, that'll take a little longer. Let's see, hit me. Here we go. Ugh. So it's probably a 27:48, I'm guessing. I suck at spacebar. So woo! Well, there's a bunch of rainbows. But yeah, I appreciate you coming and watching. It always makes it more, I guess you could say, fun to do it when someone's, like, watching with you. So now I just need to, I like to let the credits roll. I don't know, I just find it more, like, I love the music, I guess. Junichi Masuda, he's the guy that made the Masuda method for Pokemon when you're breeding eggs. He's also the new director of the series for the most part. Some of these people I don't recognize. That's what I mean, is I can get 25. I believe I can get it down to 22, which is close to the Japanese record, because despite a few differences, it's all about perfect execution. So without the deaths, I could easily do it. But the thing is I like freeze up, and my fingers just kind of, like sometimes you'll see me and I'll be off positioned, and therefore an enemy will run into me. Just because I'm so, like, tense, I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure to do this, like, turn around right, to be on the right part of the panel. Because if you're near the edge, but facing inwards towards the panel, you'll shove the panel you're on. But if you're like on the other way, you'll shove the panel that's next to you. So depending on your position, you can really screw it up or do really well. So let's see here. After this, I'll save it, upload it, and since I'm a moderator, it automatically verifies me, which is cool. It's like one of my favorite things. So 3, 2, 1.